For sure. I mean, well, and that, you know, because I was just telling him, because he was like, he's been hinting at me like maybe doing a girl, and he was like, well, I want to, he was like, me and my brother want to do a commercial girl. I'm like, okay. And he's like, well, he says, what do you average a week? And that's all. He just said it like that. I'm like, what? And he was like, you know, I sent him question marks, and he was like, how much do you know, what do you average a week? What is, where you're working at now, what do they pay you a week? First week I worked with him, I made, like, just under 6. You know, and it was like, I told him, like, that was nice. I said, but since then, I ain't made that. It's been... Yeah, go ahead.
Who's this guy?
Rodney. That's the guy come out.
Investor?
No.
That's somebody else.
This is the guy. This is the guy. I don't know if you remember me saying he had told me before. Rodney was the one that come out and fumigated your house. And he's like, he was the one that said he had a big grow and he may need help with it, but I ain't gonna lie, I've heard that from a couple different people. Fuck, a close friend of mine, Zelly, you know, he's big grow. He's said that a couple of times to me. Shit never just happened, you know, never got a call. But he called me last weekend, wanted me to call, and I couldn't. Kayla was working. But and come to find out that he fucked it. He should have waited on me. He like lost like $300, close to $400 worth of seeds.
Well, that sucks.
He planted them in a hurry, and it fucking screwed him. But he's basically him and his brothers want me to kind of. They're negotiating it now. And, you know, I because when he started, I made him clear. I'm like, yeah, because you know, it's like I would have to be. I can't work, do my grow and your grow. And he was like, oh yeah, for sure. He was like, he was like, the main thing I was gonna ask. He was like, if you would have to quit your grow, I wouldn't want you to do it. He was like, he's real impressed.
You made it work.
Yep, he's really impressed with my grow. For the limited resources I have, like he's got a lot, like he's got hella air conditioners and dehumidifiers, and you know, he's got like two $1,200 light setups, and then he's got another little setup for his, oh damn it, his monster crop. When he monster crops them, you know, it's like 3 little $300 light LEDs. So you know what I'm saying? Like he's well set up, but you look at. I'll send you a picture, or I'll try to post it in here in the chat. Like it, my plants look 10 times better than his.
Send it to Graham. He can send it to me.
For sure. Yep, I didn't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? But like 100%, my plants look 10 times better than his. You know, so. But I went over there and replanted 40 for him today.
40 plants?
Yeah, repotted them.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck yeah, it took me like 5 hours. Apparently that's quick. Apparently, oh, dude. I got in the car, he goes, how strong are you? And I mean, immediately, like, when I got in, there's this big-ass fucking 85, 90-pound bags of Fox Farm, what was it, Cocoa Bog? Some shit, Cocoa, it's a newer Fox Farm blend. It's just basically cocoa husk and perlite. No newts. You know, so I'm like, I look at him, there's like 7 in the back seat, and then he said he had some in the trunk. I'm like, dude, I'm strong enough. He's like, I know, you know, I know you do this pretty much every day too, but I'm wondering. I'm like, dude, I had, like, my last round, I did 10-gallon pots. He was like, oh, fuck, I hate you. He was like, yeah, I've done that too, I won't do that again. I'm like, yeah, I don't like him either. Like, if you're outdoor, Junior, put it down. If you're outdoor, that's one thing, you know. I can understand, because you're not really going to be moving them much. Maybe just enough whip help to, like, get a dish under them to maybe check your PM or your PPMs. But it's outside. You ain't got to really move it around. You just don't, you know? So. But no, I mean, it's very promising.
What
very
DLC
promising.
Is
this is, what is... Beyond Light, yeah. The one I said I couldn't afford at the time. When we were talking. I don't know, it don't look bad. Yeah, me and Kayla did. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? You know?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed playing Destiny and Destiny 2 probably more than a lot of games in the last few years, but It
For
just
sure.
kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and I just got to a point where I couldn't afford to keep up.
No, and you know that's no, dude. I just caught a like, look, there are a bunch of quests, right? Because we got the expansion. There's hella quests that you cannot do. That there's another season pass, and in order to do them, you gotta buy it. Like, Rhett.
That's fucked up.
Like, why not tell me that when I go to buy this fucking DLC because I'm the type of person I can't help but want to do all that shit, so I'm gonna buy it.
Marketing.
You fucks. Like, yeah, it's, you know, like, really, you gotta be chintzy. You can't even just like, oh, hey, by the way, if you purchase this, there's gonna be a bunch of shit you can't do unless you buy the season pass. So you might as well buy the bundle Beyond Light with season pass and silver thing. Like, you motherfuckers, man. Oh, but helping him too, like he gave me like a half ounce of some fucking really, really good weed, actually.
Well, that's all right.
So, you know, he was gonna give me $60. He was like, here, you know, because I was only there, you know, like 4.5 hours.
Got lost in the conversation because I thought at one point.
No, yeah, Carson. No, Carson, the guy that buys and does all the realting for the houses. He's thinking about it. But he's more of a, like, he's a cheap ass. He's a cheap ass, dude. Like, you can look at his, and I told him that, like, because you can look at his houses, and it's just, they're not, I'll put it on the charger, yes, go. But they're, you know, they're one of those, like, it's just, I told him, you can't, this isn't something you can really chintz on. Like, there's some shit you can be cheap, but you really can't be cheap with your lights, you really, you know, you don't want to be cheap with your seeds. You just, he's like, what about clones? Okay, clones, yeah, there's clones. Yeah, true, there's clones. But the thing about it is, I can clone anything and tell you it's anything. Just like people with seeds. At least with a seed broker, at least most of these seed companies, they really don't want bad rep. They don't. That's their business. So it's like, when it's, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like, and you look at my seed, you know, my plants now, then you can tell that's good genetics. I'm seeing shit now, Jeff, that I just, look, don't get me wrong, like, my buddy Zelly knows what he's doing to an extent too, but them plants, for instance, are ideally set up for his setup. Them were exact clones of his plants. So, you know what I mean? Like, it may be better for me in my current state to pop seeds. Clones may not be the best way for me to go, because I'm not in full control of my environment. From seed, they build more of resistance. They get more resilient. You know what I mean? Like, it just, you know. And again, like I, said, I love my boy, but I don't think he gave me... The clones he sells these people for like $200, I don't think he gave me those kind of clones. I don't. You can't give me it's a nutrient thing. My weed don't look like his weed, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not in full control of my environment, but the only difference I have in his and mine is I can't drop my temps like he can. My humidity's in check, so there's no reason his weed should be bloated with trichomes compared to mine. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm going to suffer with my heat is a lower yield. Not weaker.
You should be able to mitigate that with the air conditioner you got.
Right. Well, yeah, once, and again, like when I got to all his shit's vented out, you're 100% right. Because I pointed at one of his air conditioners, it's like a little portable one. I'm like, yeah, I got a little frigid ear almost just like this. I'm like, it's not bad, you know, and he was like, yeah, I'm like, but I'm not really noticing too much of a drop in it. And he immediately turned and looked at me, he was like, yeah, you ain't got it vented out, do you? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he was like, yeah, he was like, you just swapped 10, he was like, your humidity dropped like 10% though? I'm like, yeah, went from 60 into the 50s, you know. He was like, yep, in a good range. He was like, yeah, you just swapped, you know. You basically swapped the same heat, the same temp, for a lower humidity, because now it's pulling all that moisture out of the air, but it's not able to really cool the air. And I'm like, my buddy told me the same. He's in heating and cooling, and she told me the same shit. He was like, he's right, 100%. He was like, you gotta vent that shit out or it's not doing its job. He was like, not the way it should be. I'm like, yep, I know.
Well, like I said, the best way to look at it is if you take your standard window unit, you know, just a little window unit that you stick in the window, put that on your coffee table and turn it on.
Right. Well, I actually added.
It'll blow cold air on you, but it's never gonna cool the room.
Right. I got my hands on another because our air conditioner started to die, so I grabbed another one. Well, the lady that brought the one, she basically just gave me two. She had one that was like, it looked beat the fuck up. She was like, it works, I swear to God. She was like, I was gonna put it on Facebook for like $20-$30. She was like, but you know what? Oh, did she? She was like, here, just take it. She was like, just can you get it out of my backseat? Like, I'm like, yeah, no problem. I'm like, I'm like, it works though. I'm like, I'm like, look, I don't care if it don't work though. I was like, I'll just set it to the road, you know. She's like, no, it works. She was like, it works. It's just beat up, you know.
I kid you not, Mike. I was at my mother-in-law's, you know, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. She was putting garbage out for her, and a lady was coming, which what looked like a brand new air conditioner, but beat the fucking back, all dented in and everything. She's like, it fell out of the window when I tried to install it. So I took it home. I was going to school at the time. I took it home. It's probably about 20 years ago, to be honest. And I took it home, carefully pried and straightened the frame as best I could. Checked all the piping and everything. Everything was fine. Plugged it in, turned it on. It worked great for like a decade.
Yeah, I mean, but what I did, I got one of them like Michigan basements. So like, it's got the old like metal framed windows that like don't open. You know what I'm saying? They don't open. So, but being an old house, they got busted the fuck out. Like the windows got busted out in points. So I went ahead and fucking put it right at the window. I'm gonna get my buddy's saw from him and just cut that section of the window. It's all fucked up already anyway. I'm gonna cut it out and slide that window unit in the window because it's right up against the window, blowing the air in the window. But it's just, I feel like it'd be more effective if it was all the way in the window. You know,
yeah,
the back's out, but now I noticed like, I don't know, a 3-4 degree drop with that. So
well, if the window isn't busted out completely, then
no, it's all busted out. There's no glass in that window really. There's like a little piece that you can't. I grab some pliers and like snap it out.
Outside?
Yeah, oh yeah, all that air coming out the back's blowing out the back, and all the air that's
those units, they take fresh air from the side a little bit.
Right. Yep.
So it might be sucking in hot air instead of like whatever it is outside. Like the air coming out the back when it's running normally, even if it's like 90 degrees outside, it'll be hot coming out the back. But then if you put your hands against the sides, you'll feel like a suction. And it's pulling in air that's slightly cooler than what's blowing out the back.
Right, for sure.
It just works better, you know what I mean? Like your air conditioner is able to actually cool. What happens is, like I said, I tried to explain it to you before, that you're never actually cooling something. What you're doing is removing heat. And you got to remember that.
Right.
You're removing heat. And if it can't dissipate that heat, because the air it's taking in is just as hot as what it's trying to cool.
Question.
You know what I
mean? Water beating on the back of an air conditioner, is that an issue?
No.
Okay, so.
No, they're meant to be outside, you know what I mean? Like when you stick them out in the window, it rains.
Right.
And, like if you think of an essential air, it's outside.
I'll just make sure, because I mean it's not fully in the window, so some of the like plastics exposed because it's like an older one where the buttons are like on the front, and it actually don't blow.
It's not pouring down the front, because the front's supposed to be inside where it's not getting rained on.
Right, for sure. But like the only issue I have with it too is that instead of it blowing, like most of them blow straight out, right? This one blows at an angle up. You know what I mean? So it's actually like blowing on the ceiling of the basement, and not like straight into the basement. It's more like on the ceiling.
For the cooling part, you mean?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, no, that's actually beneficial because cold air drops.
Okay.
Hot air rises.
Cool.
So put it this way, in Florida, California, Texas, all these hot places, they have an air handler in the attic and a separate set of ducts to drop the air condition, the cool air from above.
For sure. I just know it's definitely fucking fighting the other air conditioner, because the other air conditioner is somewhat pointing over that way. So, I forgot this is a pulse rifle. So, I gotta get that. My only issue, like, his model has got, like, a lip that comes off the back of it, and he's got one of, like, the older ducking, the circular ducking things. You know, like, it's, for ventilation, but it's, like, circular, and it, like, I've seen them in, like, bigger buildings when it's, like, they'll have, like, the air outtakes. Yeah, it's like a round duct. Well, it's like that, and it goes onto the back of his. I was explaining to him, okay. And he's like, I explained to him, I'm like, yeah, see, I can't hook mine on like that. I got one I could put on it, but there's no lip. Like, just like you said, I was like, my buddy told me to get some tape, like tape for like ducking that seals like vapor seal and shit like that, so it'll really adhere.
Well,
I'm gonna have to figure
tuck tape. You know,
tuck tape, that's what it was.
What they use to tape vapor barrier.
Yep.
The only reason I don't think it's a good tape. I just know it's sticky as fuck.
For sure, for sure.
You know, and
that's
like
what I plan to do
too.
too.
It's a bit of a pain in the ass to apply it and shit, but you'll see what I mean. Like, you can get a good seal on it, and it should stick like there's no tomorrow. And even if it gets wet later, it should still stick. It's just the nature of it.
It's either that, or I'm thinking I do have an adjoining window from that. I could put the fucker up on something, knock the rest of the panes out of that window, because I need to replace some windows down there anyway. I would like to leave that basement, at least, since I'm fucking with the basement. I would like to leave that basement in better standing, you know what I'm saying, than it is. So, but I could probably just put it right up in that window.
And it would work as well as if you actually set something up.
Right. Well, no. What I mean is at least put it up in the window. That way, I ain't gotta try to run a longer piece of ducking, or that vent. I can just go ahead and have a small piece and put wood over that window. You know what I'm saying? Cut the glass, the what's holding glass in, right? Cut that out. Put a board up. Cut a hole in it and put that there. You know what I mean? Like you kind of like you said already, basically. But cause I was thinking about trying to vent it into getting another one for my dryer and trying to vent them both into the same. But I feel like it may be more effective if I just put it right up in that window with the small one. It's not going to be close to the plants, but eventually, I mean, like you said, I'm not really cooling the room anyway. I'm just pulling that hot air out, so it would more or less work as an outtake fan. It would blow all that hot air out the fucking.
Well, no, you are cooling, but what I'm saying is the act of cooling is technically removing heat.
Right. Well, right. Yeah. That's my point.
Like if you take a heater and turn it on and blow it towards you, it's actually heating the room. It's heating the air. That's how heat works. It's just physics, you know. Like I can't.
Oh, for sure.
That I'm not a scientist, but so like anytime, like your fridge works the same way. You put like room temperature food into the fridge, and your fridge, the compressor comes on because it registers the temperature rise, and it starts removing heat from the entire cabinet. It's not cooling that piece of food. It's removing heat from the entire space.
Right,
Same thing with your window air conditioner. It's not cooling like that spot where it's blowing on the fucking ceiling. That's kind of like an after product. What it's doing is it's taking warm air from the room, running it over its coils, sucking every bit of heat out of it, and then ejecting it into the coil that's outside the room. Now, in the one that's the floor model, the portable, it does all this internally, and then it takes the heat and throws it outside through that hose.
Right,
so it needs to have a place to throw the heat out, or it just pumps it out the back, and then, like the guy said, you know, you're basically you're constantly having to remove the heat because the machine itself is dumping the heat back into the room.
Like, I know I was kind of frustrating him because it was like I kept asking him questions about his shit. And it was like, and he was like, no, because I'm like, I'm sorry. And he was like, no. He was like, I'm just scatterbrained. He was like, you're good. He was like, that's why you're here. He was like, and that's why I want you here. He was like, I want somebody that's going to help me. Want it to, he was like, I want them to, like, want to do good, He was like, I look at your plants, he was like, you can tell you love your plants. You're not just trying to, like, make money or, like, you care. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, when shit don't go the way I want it to, it bums me out, for sure. Like, it does. But I've just had to learn, like, I can only control what I can control.
Well, that's part of it too. You have to know when, it's out of your hands and there's not much you can do about it.
I kept staring at his, smaller for the first plants I repotted because they were real yellow, They're real yellowish green, and he was like, I know. And I'm like, I want to go get your newts and start. And he was like, I got it. You just repot them for me. I'm like, yeah, man. Fuck. Because that's the first thing I started. I'm like, what do you use? Like, what kind of newts do you use? You use this. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of it? And he's like, GH. He said, I use General Hydroponics. He's like, I've used everything. Everything but the new, I guess, remember me talking about Floraflex?
Yeah.
I guess that's real new. That, Power Psi, they're backed. They got data to prove that they got good nutrients. Them, and there's a new one called Gold Leaf. That's the one that's got him interested. I don't buy it. It's supposed to have everything in it. You don't need nothing. No CalMag, no veg newts, no flower newts. It's everything in one. pH perfect. Fucking ain't got a pH. Bro. And he's like, I want to check.
That's meant for beginners that don't know anything.
And here's the thing. He says, well, no. He says, I took a vitamin, for like 10 years. He said, I just stopped taking it last year because they split the vitamin regimen into like 7 different vitamins, and it's like $600, right? And he was like, now why can they take, you know what I'm saying, a vitamin, thing, and do that, and they can't with a nutrient system for plants? Which he's got a point. And I'm like, yeah, they probably can, but that's a lot. That's bold. That's bold. It's just bold to say you don't need anything else ever. All you got to do is give it this stuff, and your plants will be A-okay.
Well, it's probably they fall under the people, and the growers that you talk about, where it's okay for them. It doesn't have to be the best of the best of the best. They just want a decent yield, a decent bud, and they're okay with it not being like.
I don't know. I've looked at quite a few reviews for Gold Leaf, and a bunch of people that have used straight Gold Leaf keep saying like they don't like. It's not enough. Not that it don't work, but it's just like they've seen better results with using more. Yeah, like one of the guys says, he was like, I like Gold Leaf. He was like, it does well. He was like, but it needs a PK boost. It needs something else. It's just not enough for flower. And you look at the guy's buds and they just, a lot of people oh dude, it's like $280 a gallon.
It doesn't mean that it's good stuff. Like look at how many, like going back to vitamins, like your buddy was talking. Like, look at how many supplements and vitamins there are for people to buy.
Oh, for sure.
And they're definitely not all created equal.
Well, yeah, that's what he was like. He was talking about that vitamin. He said that was the best vitamin he's found in the market. Like it did it was everything. He was like, but now now the company split it into like 6 different vitamins. That now it's like $600. It's like $600 to fucking take them all. It's like $600 a month. He said. He was like, fuck that. I'm done. He was like, I'm not taking it. Fuck it. I'm like, well, I don't know. Yeah. I like what I see with General Hydroponics. But what I will say is, and again, it's like me and him were talking about my buddy's plants, and it was like, because I was showing him my buddy's Instagram. I got clones from him. It's supposed to be the same phenomes. My plants don't look like that. Now, again, I understand he's got more heat control. But that's a yield, and the first thing I said that, and he goes, yeah, but that's a yield thing. He said, that should have nothing to do with the way the plants look. I'm like, I did have a little bit of a mite, he said, yeah, I understand that. He says, but, he was like, I agree with you, your plants don't look, they don't have the frost, he was like, that can't be the same phenome. He was like, they don't do that. So, you know, genetics really do matter. So it's like, I'm not buying seeds, or I mean, clones like that. I'm not spending that kind of money on a clone. Not unless I see the motherfuckers cut. You know, I'm just sorry.
Well, not unless exactly, you see it cut and you understand where it's coming from, and
I'm gonna give you these
building trust, you know?
Right? Because that's like he's got a plant that it's his, it's literally his. He's branded it. It's his strain, name, patent. It's his. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know he's gonna charge fucking top dollar for them motherfuckers, bro. I know he is. But it's one of those, like, I know he ain't giving me that kind of, and I get it, but it's just that, you know, my word, it's like, if I told you, all right, Jeff, I'm going to cut you clones, and I'm going to cut you off, you know, clones off my best plants, I'm going to do just that. And I'm going to give them to you for whatever I tell you I was going to originally give them to you for, not try to change it, and then, I don't know, you know, give me some other shit because I didn't want to give him more, you know.
God damn it, I did it again.
I get it, he's just trying to preserve himself, but he could have been upfront about it, is all I'm saying. Like, if you didn't want to give me, you know, you told me you're going to give me these phenomed out cuts, like, so that's what I told people. I had, you know, you didn't give me that. You just gave me cuts, which is fine. Still good weed. Still good weed. It's actually really good weed. That's like the weed Rook gave me. It's not much better than mine. It's got that bag appeal mine don't, though. You know, it's got that, like, very, very predominant tricone shimmer on it. So, I did learn he does do a 24-hour to 48-hour darkness thing for his plants before harvest and before flower. He flips them and once he goes to flip them, he just leaves them.
Don't understand. You're actually wielding darkness. It's that thing the stranger gave you, isn't it? The splinter. I can feel its energy. I don't know about this. About where this takes us. If we use it at all, it has to be
Cram,
for good.
do you know anybody else in Ontario?
Let's start by using it to open the
Say that again.
There's one nearby. I can feel it.
That's actually not that far from you.
I mean, all bullshit aside, what's the kind of numbers? What would the numbers?
Like
Why don't you guys, like, honest to God, do me some research? What's the numbers? Like, what would it cost to, like, try to start up a farm? A legitimate farm? Because I don't know what all you guys got to go through to, like, start one.
It's a licensing thing.
For sure, I would imagine that, yeah.
You gotta get your license, and I'm sure I'd have to do some research too, because
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
like
look into it for me.
It's different if you're just growing than if you're trying to actually sell it back into the market. So, you know, there's certain quality control standards that have to be met.
It's Destiny. Oh, where are you?
Yeah,
at?
I'll look into it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he definitely, you know, Cram Cram definitely piqued my interest on it, you know, made me think. Because you were talking about even investing, it was like, well, I mean, shit, me and it doesn't necessarily, yeah, we could invest together and just doing something there, too, you know.
For sure. I'm not greedy. I just want my piece of the pie.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro, I agree, 100%.
Yeah,
dude, and that's like me and Rook were talking. That was my thing because he asked me what got me into the. Well, Kayla's over this way. I was. Are you finished? Is the event almost done? I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to figure out how to get to her this whole time. Here, but yeah, that's. I definitely trust you guys, 100%. Like, you know,
Oh, and vice versa.
That's like I was telling Dennis yesterday, because like when he called me yesterday evening, like the first thing he says, first he texts me and he goes, "You interested in working tomorrow?" I'm like, "Of course." Like, what time? You know? And he's like, "Well," he's like, "I got, you know, like 40 plants I need you to, you know, repot for me and stuff." He's like, "So around like, you know, a little after 1. I'm like, "All right." And he goes, "I just want to let you know, I liked you as soon as I met you." Like, I show Cal, look at Cal, I'm like, fucking corny, you know. But I mean, you know, like I got there. Like he's thought, it's like you could tell he's having a hard time like letting somebody come in and do this shit for him. You know, like I had to tell, like when I first started, you know, he kept kind of looking over my shoulder. He's like, "Oh, that's kind of crooked." I'm like, I know, you know. He uses these janky fucking plastic, they're basically like fake-ass cloth pots. They're just plastic. Like a plastic bag plastic. Yeah, I don't like them. Never will I use those. But, hey, it's each is their own. You know, he likes the cheap 70-cent pots, that's fine, shit. Whatever. Works for him, you know. His plants, you know, look good, so, to an extent, for the most part.
Yeah, they could probably use extra oxygen.
You know, yeah, that's my opinion, you know, but, you know, you could just tell he needs somebody to help. He can't do all, he's working 60 hours and he's got another business he's trying to fucking develop. I think he made himself, he thought Dennis was here. He invited Dennis over for fucking, like, a luncheon yesterday, or today. Yeah, yesterday invited him for today. I had to tell him, I'm like, Dennis ain't in Michigan, man. I'm like, I told you that. And like, he's like, "Oh, fuck, I didn't hear you." I'm like, "Yeah, I told you." I'm like, doesn't mean Dennis can't help you though, man. Like, shit, if you're really trying to fucking do some shit online, you know. Because I told him today, I'm like, "Look, man, like, I can help you with that." You know, I said, but, you know, like, anything that's going to be tech, I'm just going to outsource it to Dennis. So, you know. Like, I can't. Especially if I'm going to be growing. On that kind of level. I repotted them plants so fast, though. He's like, "Shit, that ain't..."
I told you the other night, too, that I'm not just interested in pot farms. Because, like, I really believe that more and more people are going to start wanting, like, local, including businesses. Like, for fruits and vegetables.
Oh, dude, 100% no, and that's what I mean,
trying
like...
to get the, you know, with all the supply chain issues we're having and stuff and shit, like...
That's what I was going to talk to you about, because, that, like... I want to do a cannabis thing, and I want it to spread. I want to, you know... It'd be dope to have, like, a little farm there, a little farm here, a little farm there. But... I know you're interested in that as well as I am, so it's like, it doesn't have to be just all pot. You know?
I mean, there's
like,
definitely going to be some pot, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but I mean, yeah, I'm definitely interested in, like, fruits and veggies for sure. You know? 100%. Why not? Why? Why would we just... Why? It seems kind of frugal to just stick with just pot, like, and not... There's going to be that's... That's a
Like I
whole
said,
nother bracket.
You can't eat pot.
Not all the
I
time.
mean, you know, even if the economy collapses or whatever, I mean, you'll probably always be able to trade this shit too, you know?
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
I'm not really a doomsday kind of guy, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, me either, but it's kind of nice to have your own food. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know, maybe eventually expand a little bit, have some chicken.
It's funny you brought that up, too, because, like, it was funny you brought that up when you did, because it was like earlier that day I watched on YouTube, they call him the stimulus farmer. And the dude's in, like, Cali, and, like, he's just got he owns his own, you know, property and shit, but he took his whole little, like, property and turned it into, like, a badass little fucking farm.
That's
you know,
cool.
And he just, every step, because it's like he didn't want the stimulus at first. But it's like, instead of just taking it and, like, spending it or banking it, or anything, he was like, how can I take it and make it something that's beneficial to my community and my family? And it's like he grows like 40 different kinds of herbs and a bunch of different vegetables and fruit. Like, they don't, you know, they like generate money off this. He don't buy food no more. Like, he don't even buy meats. They trade for them. He don't have to.
Exactly.
He don't have to. It's just like, why would I spend? Because they were like, oh, so you buy your meats. He was like, no. He was like, why would I do that? He was like, I got plenty of food to trade. You know, it was like, fuck yeah, that's just smart. It's like, you can't hate on somebody for that. You're just like, damn, why didn't I think of that shit? You know, like, fuck, that's some smart shit. That motherfucker ain't playing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know, you can't hate on somebody for that, man, for sure. You know.
And, like, here, like, in-city properties are still atrocious. You know, they're expensive as fuck. But outside the city, you can still get some pretty good deals. And
for sure.
Come with property. So, you know, that's another thing I'm looking at, too. So,
for sure.
Like I said, I'm doing what I need to do right now. I probably still won't be, like, I won't be able to do much probably for about a year. But it's coming.
For sure.
You know, I gotta finish cleaning up my credit a little bit. And like I said, my wife and I have to kind of make a decision. And,
oh, hell yeah.
You know, more and more we're both leaning towards it'd be nice to free up some equity and, you know, just relax a little bit.
That's like my thing. It's like, you know, I was to explain to Rook, it's like, because again, he asked me, like, what got me into, like, growing in the first place. It was like, the initial thought was like, I don't want to buy pot. I'm tired of, like, oh, I got some really good pot. It's like, because especially with weed now, especially the way, like, you can't take it by face value anymore. Like, weed can smell really good and be shit. Or, like, look like shit and be really good. It was like, I got tired of dealing with that and paying for it, so I was like, why not just grow it myself?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then after, it was like, I realized real quick, like, I can grow compared to other people. Like, my attention to detail, my little curse of being a perfectionist just makes for me being a good grower.
Your OCD
you know,
helps.
It's beneficial. It just, for the first time, you know, because I was telling him, I was like, dude, it's hell at work. Like it's hard working with Dave, because it's, you know, they're okay with shit and I'm not. You know, like, I know I do a lot more work than I have to, and I'm okay with it. Because it's like, I know when somebody comes through and, like, looks at my painting or looks at something that I've done, and they're like, oh, that looks pretty good, damn. Like, you know. And, like, I just...
I know exactly how you feel.
You know, yeah, it's, you know, and it's
so
like...
sloppy.
Dude.
It'll do. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, oh, they're just flipping it. Yeah, I understand that, but, like, why make it look like shit?
Just cover with drywall. Who cares?
Yeah,
it's not structural. You know, you're like, oh, man.
Like, seriously, though?
This fucking hurts. This fucking hurts.
Yeah, it just... I'm not okay with certain shit, and you know, and that's like, Rook kept saying, it's like, that's why you're a good grower, though. And it's like, he said it himself, he was like, that's why you look like a 40-year grower. I'm like, yeah, but he was like, no, there's no buts. He was like, you have an attention to detail. He was like, I know when I ask you to do something down here, you know, mess with my plans to do this, he was like, you're going... Ooh, I got the night watch. What was that? I need to put some shit away. But yeah, you know, it's like, it made me feel good though. It was like, after he, you know, he calmed himself, he left me alone. Fucking, I was down there for like 3-4 hours, you know, by myself, just repotting the shit for him and labeling it, you know. That's like, that was something too. It was like, he come through and he's like, hey, he's like, you gotta relabel them. He's like, you gotta relabel them. You know, I was like, I'm like, I am. He looks, he's like, oh shit. He was like, you're already labeling all of them? I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, so you got labels on the pots. I figure you want labels on the new pots. Like, you want to know what they are, you know. He was like, well, I'll know what they are in flower, but, you know, once they're flowering, but he was like, yeah. What's up, Dennis? Did he get a hold of you at all? No, not yet? Okay. He seemed really busy. He let after we got there, dude, he left me alone for like 4 hours until I was done. I repotted like 40 plants for him. And him and his brother, oops, I just started a patrol. His brother-in-law and him are, I think, the ones that are on the other business. I'm trying to figure exactly out. I'm thinking what he needs your help with. I don't know if necessarily it's, yeah, I don't know, dude, you know. His plants are fucking lacking, that's for sure. He needs help there. You know what I'm saying? I think he was trying to cover that today. I think he was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone because he thought fucking you lived here. And again, I was like, I know I told you. I was like, nah, I don't know if you asked Dennis when you talked to him. You know, but I told you he didn't live in Michigan. And I made it clear to him too. I'm like, you know, like that's the, when you asked me if I could do anything online, that's the guy I was talking about that I would have do the shit for me, like, you know. So. Oh well, for sure, I understand that, but
He cried and cried and cried until he couldn't cry anymore.
for sure. That's true. True that.
Big crocodile tears, curled up in a fetal position.
Yeah, he definitely needs help with this girl, though, that's for sure, man. And plants are hurting. Like, he definitely knows what he's doing, just not everything. Like, he's trying to do new shit. Like, you know, monster cropping is a relatively new technique. You know, it's been around, but not many people know about it. So, and he just, like, he was leaving the buds on there and just letting the plants try to re-veg. A buddy of him told him, like, oh, no, man, you gotta clip them buds off. I'm like, yeah. Like, it's constantly sending hormones to the plant that it's still in flower. You don't want that. You want it to re-veg. So as soon as that bitch roots, you want to clip them fucking buds off. Like, that's why you don't, like, you try not to pick, if you're going to monster crop something, don't pick something that's got, like, a super airy bud on it. That's going to be hard to clip away. Like, pick something solid. You know, that you can just, one snip. Playing some Destiny. Right here, playing Destiny.
Ow!
Getting pegged.
I will say this, Dennis. I don't think it's so much, like, there's definitely some attention deficit shit with him. Like, hardcore. Like, he can't focus. Dude, he can't focus. And I see it with it, like, the girl he's with. She's way worse. Like, I could barely have a conversation with her. So. No, I'm just saying, I wouldn't count it out as like he don't care about it per se as much as you think. Is just he's very unfocused right now on everything. He's trying to do way too much. You know, let him get his grow. Let him get his grow, because his grow's not well. I mean, it's okay, but it needs to be put back on track. Like, it was hard for me to repot him, dude. I wanted to go get his nutrients and start giving him CalMag and some fucking nitrogen because they need it. And it was just like, he was like, here, I'm going to feed them real quick and water my other ones. He was like, you go ahead and repot them for me. And then I was like, next thing you know, he went upstairs, and that's the last time I talked to him until I got done. You know. Question. Oh, for sure. For sure.
Looks like the Vex are setting up for Spire integration. We better stop them before Europa winds up.
That's my thing. I don't wanna call this out 100%, but I think he's trying to feel me out to see how much I can do for him, so he can back the fuck off his grow almost entirely, other than just like stepping in and viewing, like, oh, okay, yeah, you got my shit straight, cool. You know, and then focus on these two businesses he's really got going. Because, look, the pot, you could tell, it's not a commercial grow. He's growing for himself and his girl. So, I think he's trying to build these other two businesses up so he can do something with this pot after. So... Right. Yeah, he was pretty on his shit that day, trying to fucking get everything done quick.
You weren't playing Apex. No, I said they weren't playing Apex, so he left.
Hey, I've
I
played
don't
with
know.
him a lot lately, so he
I don't know why he left. I'm just throwing that out.
So you can't say shit about me. I've been playing with the guy. Nah, he actually is really chill. He's actually been real chill. I give him that, bro.
Oh, he started going off on me the other night.
Yeah, I was telling Dennis about that too. You had to get on him.
Oh, like he was being all positive, but then he started going off on a conspiracy tangent, and finally I was like, enough, fuck.
He like just told him, he was like,
I'm gonna
enough.
leave the party.
Yeah, he was like, enough, and then like Owen kind of kept going for a second. He was like, dude, enough and focus on the game or I'm gonna leave. I didn't come in here for this shit. And Owen immediately stopped. He was like, like you could tell, he was like, oh, okay, all right.
Like I didn't mean to be a dick about it. It was just
You
I
asked
listened to
him.
it
You
for
did
what,
ask.
20 minutes?
Yeah, you asked.
You
You
know?
were nice about it the first time. I can't say shit. I can't say shit. You were like, come on. Yeah, it was kind of like, come on, man.
Oh,
like,
I literally said to him, and like, if you don't stop, I'm leaving the party. Like, I got better things.
You know, I was like, okay.
For sure, and like I said, it's not about liking him or not liking him. You know, I like him. He's still on my friends list and stuff. It's just, fuck, when he starts going off on the conspiracy shit, like, he was saying so much that made sense, and then, you know, he just lost me.
Yep. You did you or did you not? You were like, see, that's where you lost me, or some shit at some point. Like
something like that.
I was like, oh fuck.
I mean, I tried to use sarcastic humor. That didn't stop him, so finally I had to say something, because, like I said, it was driving me crazy. Because I don't believe 99% of the shit he shoveled.
The Jordan Peterson. I love you too, son. Not this part. Look. Listen here. I'm gonna make this very clear to you. If you even think, and I'm not saying I won't, before I finish saying what I'm saying. But if you think I'm gonna get this for you, you keep acting the way you've been to me, you bumped your head. So if you want this, you better chill your shit out with your attitude.
Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think Jordan Peterson's fucking crazy. I just don't agree with him. Okay? Some of the people that Owen likes to quote are fucking lunatics. Okay? Like, absolutely certifiable. So, you know, again, you know, I don't hate Peterson, I just don't particularly agree with 90% of what he says. Some stuff makes sense, you know, it's... Maybe it's 89. It's like, I'm out. Yeah, like I said, I don't think the guy's crazy. I just don't particularly agree with a lot of his opinions. But you know, I'm open-minded. You never know. Doubtful, but you never know.
transmitting her location to us. Looks like we won
A
ourselves an
+1
invitation.
power bonus. Is that good?
Who, I gotta upgrade? Ooh, that looks dope, kinda. That kinda looks cool. I don't want to get rid of that helmet. How much higher is that one? What? Can you get the what? Oh, I thought you said broom. I don't have a broom, son. Okay, now little dude.
Oh wow.
Little dude, Daryl. Daryl says. Yes. Yes.
That's what he said.
Okay.
What did he say, Dad?
3. It says +3.
I can't hit square on that.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I got 4. Okay, alright. Increase reload speed of scout rifle. Okay. And you can unlock all these over time, can't you?
This DLC?
In each category, like, so you can only unlock 12 altogether, right? Okay. Copy that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the hand cannon at some point, though. You know me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one. No, it's Overlord hand cannon and then there's sidearm. Huh? You can get a drink. That's it, though. Get third about. Do the scout rifle reloader. Yeah, boy! Yeah. Second category. And then it opens up the next one. What is this? Ashes to assist. A site with no filler.
Did they add any strikes?
They did that. They did that.
Are they any good?
Dad?
What?
Once I get 7, let's see if I be good.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to play the freaking game. So I'll be able to play that.
Well, if you would quit getting in trouble, you would be able to play the flippin' game.
When is my birthday?
I don't tell you to get in trouble, man. I don't tell you to not listen to Mom.
What?
Daryl said you're a poo-poo doo-doo head face, and you need to stop being one and listen to your mom and dad.
Well, who's the poo-poo head face?
Well, that may be so, but he listens to his mom and dad. Yeah, exactly.
I get 7. Wait.
Where? Copy that, I'm coming for it. I mean, I have full super. I have full super, but I do not have full ammo. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a public event happening. Yeah. Whee.
Oh, yes. It was December 28th. Oh, 27th. That was when he was like this. And it was a good thing. We were playing tag. Wait, it's going to be his birthday first now? I put my tablet and that was me. Running for you. I'm like, that was no. We were playing hide and seek. And then we were hiding behind the kid.
God, I had a sword. Makes the game look different. Pulling out a sword that puts you in third. It makes the game look a little different. I swear they should have made this game was just the this game would be so much better if you had the option to fucking play in third.
I agree.
I'm not saying it's bad in first. You give me the option to do shit like this, and it saddens me that I can't do it all the time. You know, Fallout had a nice touch to it, to where you could just, you know, and you play it either way, first, third, you know. I think that game's best when you toggle in and out, when you fight most of it in third or in first, and then exactly. That's what makes them games gems. You can choose how you play it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. 100%. It just makes the game that much better. I mean, not that the game was lacking without it, but it just adds to it. I don't know, man. I don't know why games that have options like this don't full on, you know, make it optional. It's why not?
I should go shut that down.
You can't tell me it'd be that hard to implement it in. It's basically there already. It.
You know, I think that's why I preferred PUBG. Because it was third person. Just through phone text and stuff, we can't seem to hook up whenever, when he's on. Yeah, he used to work an evening shift. He's still doing the same thing, and yeah, it's problematic. Yeah, no, like I said, the problem is I'm just in bed by when he's on, you know, usually. And during the day he might be on, but you know, even on weekends I'm usually doing stuff, you know, taking care of shit when I can. Fuck, I got up early this morning, went for my blood work at the clinic. stood in line for an hour just to find out that my requisition form had expired 2 months ago. Yeah, I was less than
Fuck
impressed.
out of my way.
Yeah, I had put it off because I wasn't in the, really wanting to go very far until I got my shot, And I didn't really want to go hang out with where sick people are before I got my shot.
Oh, I knocked me out the thing.
I figured I'd take care of it. Like I said, it didn't work out. So I gotta fucking call my doctor and get a new requisition. Fucking do it again some other time when I got a day off. Which probably won't be for a bit. It was fasting blood work, so I gotta fucking do it early in the morning now.
God damn it. Fuck out of my face, man. I had it about captured. Wow. Oh, did I? Nice. Oh, yeah.
Guys, move. Get out. Top of you. What?
Oh, I just took the diaper off.
challenged Aramis once before. But I think you are built with machine weakness. God dependence. You flee from battles you think you will lose. Prove you are worth my time.
What did Phylax mean by God dependence? The Traveler? I don't feel dependent on or limited by the Traveler. I feel close to the Traveler. Protected. Or I did. Since you got that splinter, I feel further away than ever. Shoot the transformer. I think that will disable the barrier.
What drives you, machine spawn? Do you fight for glory? For power? My Elixir fight for the fight itself. There is nothing beyond it. Let me teach you this lesson.
Seen the Fallen's military forces so organized.
For many years, Elixir lived scattered, yes. Aramis took our broken houses and forged forged an army.
And she wants to give that army stasis if they ever came for the last city.
Can you hear me now? Alright. Stupid ass fucking shit. Welcome to America. Assassinating character. I prefer going and guns blazing. And one who tested my patient. In the rat gang. Versus like a moth to a flame.
One of those giant mechs.
Technology taken from the Kells Scourge. Another splintered house united under Aramis.
Oh yeah, duh. No, I fell in the shit. You guys need to fucking stop now. Get away from him. You guys go lay down. I'm getting your bed down here in a minute. You're going to bed. I'm about tired of your shit. Uh-oh. Oh, my bad. Oh, hey, back up.
Strength for such a little creature.
Where? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh shit. Yeah, I see it. Damn it. She's down. Fucking bastard. Like, got me. Oh shit. Wow. Why did it switch my, like, super all of a sudden? Okay, copy that.
Her soldiers will scatter, but there are other powerful
Hell yeah.
that will stand.
Love you too, son.
Destroying the general doesn't destroy the army. This is a start, at least. Let's get that splinter back to camp.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Oh, can I play with you guys?
Yep. I gotta go put some stuff up. I gotta go put some stuff up in my vault. Get the world on life.
Guys!
I'm gonna get the bed here in a sec. I gotta get a diaper back on Isaac. Oh, fuck. Matter of fact, I just need to download the app real quick. I just need to download the app real quick. I can pull stuff. Destiny app. Remember, you can pull stuff right out of your inventory, put it in your vault. No! I almost did the same thing. Yeah, okay. You're going to bed. Sit down now. As soon as I get to where I'm going, I'm getting your bed. You're laying down. I'm done. You guys won't fucking stop, Junior. Junior, you won't stop. I have asked you repeatedly to calm the fuck down. No, you're not, because you're going to bed. I told you to stop with your bullshit. All you're doing is steady trying to get each other in trouble. On top of you won't leave fucking Gabe alone. You're going to bed. I hear another fucking word out of you, you won't get your phone for the next week.
Aramis's presence on Europa is not happenstance. Temptation set the wheels in motion, but obsession propelled her here. To destroy the light with an army of darkness, she and her followers make those selfish choices moment to moment. The darkness places a spotlight on our desires as it once did me and those I cared about. For a time, I had forgotten. Humanity relies on our selfless acts to bring about a better world. Darkness is no more than a tool with which we do so. With splinters of darkness still in hand, Aramis remains an immediate danger to humanity. Look within. Focus your power. Let it grow. The ziggurat awaits.
Probably gotta leave here. Huh? Oh wait, no, it's over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but... Oh yeah, okay, so it's this. You wanna get a diaper on him while I do that then? No. Huh? I'm gonna run and grab Gabe's bed, or well, Junior and Liam's bed real quick. It's just upstairs. Yeah, it's frozen. Break the boot from it. Where the hell is the old ass? Dolo. Count money like Ozark.
I don't want to hear it. Dad, are you guys getting something during the dog again? You didn't try to get a drink from Dad said you could?
Better get a drink and fucking get ready for bed, dude.
This power, this stasis, I'm worried it's taking more of a toll on you than you realize. I'm able to bring you back from death with the light, but I may not be able to if this power consumes you.
You know, I'll count to 3. When we get another green, I'll count to 3. Right?
Put it down, Liam.
And how do you know? You could probably move that. I'm not.
Really? Can't make that jump, motherfucker? Oops. God damn it. Fuck. Babe, I'll get it. I'll get it. I was almost to where I needed to go. Oops. Fuck out of my face.
I'm picking up another transmission from Aramis.
To my Elixir sisters and brothers out amongst the stars and here at home on Europa. We have suffered a great loss
Alright,
today.
I'm gonna hold myself right here. I gotta go.
Warrior Phylax was murdered by pawns of the once great machine. As always, they eagerly seek to eradicate us. Remember, light only burns bright so long, but darkness is forever.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, I had to run to the bathroom. What'd you say? I was breaking up. I could hear. All right, bro.
Hey!
Oh, for sure, bro. All right.
Get away. Now.
All right, bro.
Now, Leo.
Maybe sleepy.
All right, man. All right, man.
Cheers.
Yep, you too. What? Rosie, laptop. Alright. We gotta get to me, babe. What? I don't know. Yeah, Daryl said he was gonna go play some Ark. He said he was gonna go play some Ark. Yeah, I already did that. I'm over where I think we need to be. What the schmuck is this? Oh, this is just one of those downloaded key fragment things. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh, it killed me. He's about died. I punched a bomb.
Probably not the best idea.
Yeah, probably not. one, bitch.
No, if I hit the button, I just don't play that.
Why? What's wrong with that one?
You big asshole.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh. Where? Oh. Right there. Gotta kill that other servitor. Oh, okay. You gotta have Braytech. Huh. Can't do it. Huh, okay. Whatever that is. Huh. Alright. We're over this way. Nothing up there to feed a suburban commando. Right, that chosen it will be one of the greatest even if you kill. Did I just run out? I did. Motherfucker. Huh? Finish this and then what? Put something on. In the bottle. Feeling back in my zone.
Yeah. Your mother going to bed?
Here. You got a tune with this, babe. Oh shit! Fuck. Oops.
No, another bomb.
Oh shit.
I'm here to fight for the light, and so are you. If this is how we're going to do it, I'll be by your side. We are toying with power neither of us understand, and I have no control over it. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can. Looking at her vanguard report,
Oh shit.
I can see how Aramis would be a fierce opponent. But from what we've seen, even her own lieutenants fear her. It's hard to square that with what Varric told us, that she had good intentions once. That scares me. That the darkness could change a person that much without them noticing.
Fuck out of here. What was this? Oh, what is this? I have a feeling we're gonna have to come in here at some point. We're probably in here early. Oops. Tell them why. I'm an enterprise, fully energized. Who am I? I'm the burger with the fries. On the label and the writer, they gon' hang my jersey up. I'm now retired.
What?
Oh shit. Whoa! Well, hello. That's a sniper, alright. No, they're not. I'm killing them. Maybe it's your gun? Maybe it's your gun. Switch to a different weapon. Babe, did you attune your thing to like so you could shoot through the shields and shit? Holy fuck. Here, I was just saying, don't try to revive me. They're one-shotting me. It's like... Damn! What the fuck?
Jesus. What's your power level? I'm just curious.
1136.
Because it said 1230 or something. Recommended?
Oh, I'm gonna kill these guys with a back up. Oh, okay, yeah. That, like I said, this may be a spot we're not exactly supposed to be at yet.
See, it says recommended power.
Yeah, I see it.
So that's the only thing I can think of is that you guys are a little bit ahead of yourselves.
Well, still kill them bitches before I leave, though. Go ahead. I killed the snipers.
I don't care if I fucking have to respawn 1,700 times.
I like a challenge.
For sure.
You die, motherfucker. How you like that shit, bitch? Fuck you. Let me break your shield, baby. Play COD, this motherfucker. He said, nah, we're not. Back up. I told you. Alright, fine, man. I'm gonna kill you one way or another, bro. The one guy. Missed me. Oh, we missed again.
Like, you gotta get through his shield all over again, yeah. What is your ring, dude?
Oh, fuck. It heals me. I tried to throw it down, too. Right when you said something. I was whooping his ass with that sword, though.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
It ain't over, motherfucker. I'm back. You can't kill me. I'm undying.
Where'd Kayla go?
She went, to the way we're supposed to go. She did. She was like, fuck that shit. Oh, no, you're good. I was just fucking around. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I guarantee this is gonna be like a mission we have to do at some point.
I told you I killed him.
May have died 30 times doing it, but I killed that motherfucker.
Remember how bad it was in Destiny 1?
Oh, fuck, dude.
You know, where you die and start right at the very beginning.
Oh, dude, God. Ooh, aged armor? What is that? I got some aged armor, Mother Fletcher. Whatever that is. Oh, shit. Shit looks like it got bad here. Holy fuck, I'm out. I'm out. I don't trust it. There's dead people everywhere.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Nothing suspicious happened here at all.
Oh,
Yo. What is that? Okay. What? I'm coming. Okay. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Somewhat. I mean, I'm playing a game, but that doesn't mean I'm not, like, bored.
starting to sweat. Holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't really care. I haven't played any PvP, I have no idea. Yeah, it's not COD, man. That's for sure. No, I was gonna come to the oven.
You're laying down. I'm about to whoop your ass,
Yeah, I'll play some Apex in a minute. Give me a second, actually. That way I can, like, stay on par with Kayla. We'll play some more tomorrow. I ain't got shit I gotta do tomorrow, other than water some plants and shit. Do my girl thing tomorrow, since I did Rook's girl thing today. Shit went good, though. Shit went good, though. What'd you say to me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling awesome. I feel pretty, you know what I'm saying? You know you're good when you feel pretty, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hiya! Take that, bitch. Yeah, void damage, motherfuckers. Yeah, all up in your shit. You know what? I'll waste the Nova Bomb. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Right on the orbiter. No, orbiter. Alright, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to orbit. Fuck this shit.
Did you go talk to dude? Did you go talk to dude? You were supposed to go do it and start the next mission?
Might go back there and collect it. I'll do it before I get off. Need to go back to the tower. Gotta go to the tower, okay? Tower to power.
Can't beat him anytime soon.
Sure. I had to sell it to smoke. I said I was clearly broke.
What's that? Alright. Thought you were in school.
Alright, you guys
Yes,
are
and
gonna
I'm
sleep on the
weighing
floor!
wall. What the fuck is this? What? Oh, it shows you what I... Oh, okay, that's cool. Google, watch your money for Google. Go to the Google. Put that away. We'll put this away. And that away. And put that away. Ah, oops. I just dismantled that shit, I think. I did too. Oops. Oh well, dude. Oh well. Is that duty bound? I'll put that away. Okay, whatever. Sure.
Hello again. I've been hearing about all you've done for the city. People are talking. We've all lost so much since the Red War. But we can't let that stop us from celebrating what we have. And the Guardians will keep us safe. I talked to Akona, and they say, stay safe.
What?
Junior?
Really? More shit you gotta do solstice-wise? Jesus Christ. Oh wait, no. What the fuck is that? I want a title mission. Where is it? It doesn't say. That's weird, it doesn't show. Like, what is this mission? That's weird. Maybe it's that one there, I don't know. And then the other dude, where's old boy at? Where is this way? Is them confused? What are you watching, babe?
Sorry?
Kayla put her show on, so stop him. What are you watching, babe?
Something's called Yesterday.
Yesterday?
It's a movie.
I just realized you put some. I wasn't paying attention. I just realized you put something on, so. What do you got to say, man?
I will listen to the strange words. Welcome to the
Accept.
trials of Saint 14. You have come to take part in the desirous, have you not? To be formed into a blade of the light. I will help you achieve this. This is not Shax's crucible, my friend. Saladin's wolves are nowhere to be held in my reach. Here we will fight together.
I am gonna get the bell. I told you no more.
Pressed from all
No.
sides. This is nothing new. Between Rasputin's guns.
Junior, you need to go to bed. You guys are being wild as fuck. You need to lay down and go to bed.
Shine bright. Soon.
Fucking A, bro.
No shadows left to hide.
Sure, bro. Trials, sweet. Okay.
Junior and Liam, I'm not fucking playing. Alright, don't come in here looking for your phones in the morning.
Alright, sweetness.
You're gonna find them smashed on the floor.
In pieces. Da 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 da. God damn it. You're not, dude. Well, you need to start fucking listening then. We. You know what? I'm not watching this. I'm gonna watch something else.
Let's see what we've got for
Ooh, an enneagram that I didn't open last time. What is that? Whispering slab. What? Got another one? Holy shit. Oh wait, I'm buying enneagrams. What the fuck? Oops, god damn it. Motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Oh, you're fine. Are there 2 weapons? What did he give me? Oh, wait. Oops. No. Oh, that's who I gotta go to. It's these people. That's right. Oh, that. This is the person I got to talk to. Yeah. Fucking ornaments and shit. Dun 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 dun. There. So that's that. Then I gotta go this way. Bum 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 bum. What?
Hi, I'm Robert Zimmerman. I'm 17 years old, and this is my generation. Generation Z. Limitless technological possibilities.
Hey, not them. Who do I gotta talk to? What the fuck? Who do I gotta talk to?
All successful people were once unpopular nerds.
Ah. Ow. Wait, maybe it's down here. Da 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 da. No. No, not in here. What the fuck? Where is they? Yeah, that wasn't a bad show. It really wasn't. It was actually really good. Where do I gotta go? Let me see. Hold on. I'll mark them. Yeah. The waypoint. Where's the waypoint? Okay, wait. Let's just go here. Go over here. Oh, I see you crafty. You crafty motherfucker, you. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you telling me go this way? Oh, motherfucker. Aha, I found you. I found you. Aha. What do you want to tell me?
Before
Okay.
I opened my doors to Guardians, I watched you thrash through your collective existence. Loss never so much as hindered your destructive stride. The Red War, a vanguard's death, mere hiccups. Back then, I judged you as callous. I assumed it was easy for you to rebuild, because your condition makes you incapable of caring about anything ephemeral. Now, I find myself in a dark hour, and I must admit I am
dark hour, eh?
envious of your tenacity. The Black Armory was founded to stand against the coming shadow. But when the darkness returned and our defenses faltered, my work made no difference.
Whoa, what?
Humanity's focus shifted
Sex slave?
to the
What the fuck?
stars. And now, the forges are gone.
Hey, I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
Alright, brother.
It's clear I must build something new.
We'll probably talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think I should go down tomorrow.
Cool.
I'll be on.
Yeah, you too. Take it easy, guys.
Yep.
I believe
Yes,
it
sir.
could be a new start for the Armory.
Yeah.
I've used the Vanguard network to download as much as I can. But some branches can't be accessed remotely. And Europa remains a dangerous front for the Lightless. I need you to enter the Braytech facilities and download the data manually.
It don't matter.
Fine, I accept.
And then once we're married, it goes back to paintings.
She's not a woman, she's a little girl.
Not anymore. She's changing.
Is that why she's been so grouchy? Hopefully we'll have cereal this morning. She started knocking things over like Godzilla.
Alright.
See you next time. Perhaps.
I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Alright,
Okay. Got it. Now we must go back here. So I talk to the person.
The unidentified.
Are they gonna do some more Defender?
The thing about war is,
Oh, I was talking out loud. I'm going to this place so I can fucking finish this, speak to this guy to finish this mission, so I'll come play a couple matches with you. Oh yeah, here you go.
how you see a glimpse of how Lucifer's mother works, I guess
Here you go.
What do you mean I don't have my own room?
I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Praxis, he is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He brings power from the darkness itself.
But Varix was not privy to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates these dark weapons.
All we need more is
Stop him.
And the third one is in some computer incantations and spells. Oh, and little book of teacher's jokes. We'll have to keep the class in.
Varix welcomes your help. All Guardian help.
Alright. Dun, 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 dun.